Hi parents, welcome to today's tutorial, and today's tutorial is about the rule of three. Now in Kung Fu, in Wing Chun, we have a very unique history of great warriors, great martial artists, great teachers, and along their journey a lot of principles that they discovered while training and while learning that really help in life. And you'll notice with the IMAS symbol we have a triangle. There's a lot more to just a triangle shape. Some people turn it to the side, like with the top pointing upwards, and they say it's like an Illuminati eye, but no, it's not. What I'm saying is the three pillars, okay? And we have concept of the Trinity. Today, one of the ideas is called the rule of three. Now, in Wing Chun, we have this principle that when you're defending a punch or you're doing anything, three techniques of the same thing is the max you should do unless you've won. For example, if he's thrown a punch and I defended it, the first punch and it may not land correctly, the second punch may miss, but the third has to land. There's a rule that within three techniques, if you haven't landed on the target or you've not made it work, something's wrong. And this is the beginner level. For example, the punch is coming, I have park sound, technique 1. Technique 2, I've stepped in, and technique 3, I hit. So you can even see it as a technique thing. However, for the Tigers, it's far simpler. The rule of three means they need to learn how to hit 3 times confidently without making mistakes. What does this mean? Okay? This means that they can't one rep do 3, the other rep do 2, the next rep do 5. They need to be confident in hitting in numbers of 3. I know it's not as easy as it looks, or it's not as easy as it looks, sorry, but we're going to work on this. So what you're going to specifically work on today is in the air training and pad work, and work on the number 3. This is what we're going to do. So as I come closer first, I could be in fighting stance, and I'll say we're going to do 3 punches every count. 1. Now, I've explained how to punch and how the thumbs should be in other tutorials, so we're going to go focusing specific on the rule of 3 today. So I might say 2, 3, you'll notice 4. As I punch in 3s, my hands always change. 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If it's an odd number like 3, you're always going to finish on a different arm. Now, what happens is you'll see when people train 1, 2, 3, they'll do this, but then they'll go back and they'll hit again with the same hand. We need to learn how to change hands. It looks like this: 1, 2, 3. Now punch with the other hand. 1, 2, 3. Now punch with the other hand. 1, 2, 3. Punch with the other hand. 1, 2, 3. These indicators that I'm saying, 1, 2, 3, punch with the other hand. Constant reminders eventually sink in to the Tigers. So when we do our pad work, I can just say 1, 1, 2, 3, and they'll literally just do the 1, 2, 3. I'll say 2, and they'll naturally hit with the other hand. Remember, you can do palm strikes or punches in this drill, and I'm going to show you a nice way to practice it at home. So, I have Sir here who's going to help us. I'm going to grab a focus pad because we have quite a few in the back. He's going to go to final sir!
Final sir!
And we're going to work on punches. So, he has his guard up, left hand forward, and I'm going to say 1.
1.
Then he does it again, but starts with the other hand. 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
So you can see there's strong punches, he's punching really well, he's landing it right, that's fine. But what we can do is, if you notice when Tigers get things wrong, it's because they go for too much of a hard punch, or they start getting really aggressive, and this is where you have to tone it down for them. So I'm going to pretend Sir Chain is a young Tiger who's getting it wrong. So I'm going to say, okay, let's slow it down, and sometimes you'll notice they punch wrong. So one thing they can't do wrong is palm strikes. So let's do palm strikes. So normally it's self-defense position, and what happens here is, I'm going to do it slowly with him now, and I'm going to count for him. Okay, so Chain, 1, 3 palm strikes on every count. 1,
1,
1, 2, 3, 2,
2,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's got the 3 idea right there. But if you noticed, he always hit with the right hand first. So I want to ask Sir Chain, okay, you can do 3 palm strikes. I'm very happy with that now. But now we're going to change hands. So watch this. Do it to my count. 1, 2, 3. Now freeze. Now hit with this hand. 2, 1, this hand. 3, 2, 2. Now hit with this hand. Me actually pointing and indicating to my training partner which hand to hit with first, they will not get it wrong. Okay? Communication is really important here, especially when you're training at home. So when I say, okay, parents, focus on the palm strikes, this is how you can really get them to focus. So 1, 2, 3, and sometimes I'll say you guard, then I'll tell them to hit with this hand first. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll start to point now. 6, 7, 8, 9. You notice towards the end, I stopped pointing. This is a quick way I'm showing how you can get them to become self-reliant and not rely on indicators. Eventually, they can just go for the whole volley. Now, worst case scenario, they can do the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, but they always go back to guard and they always hit with this hand, right? Let's not worry. Let's think, that's okay, it's a good start, and we'll work towards them doing it with alternative hands. Why? Because it's really important for them to train to be very strong and dominant with both hands. Because in self-defense, you need to use both arms. It's not good enough just having one good hand. You're going to have 2 good hands, okay? So work on the 1, 2, 3, but please use the finger, hand, and the gestures to indicate which hands they need to work on first. A rule of 3. Train it, train it, train it. So even if you're doing palm strikes, punches, not kicks yet. Kicks are heavier components. They're very strong and you don't need to do 3. But for the hands, 100% work on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and drill, drill, drill. I'm going to keep on saying it, drill, 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 until it becomes natural. And then you'll see the difference in the self-defense. So parents, we're going to finish today's tutorial. Once again, feet together, and 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much, parents. Take care. Bye.